Ever wondered why one bite of a hot dog is never enough? It looks simple. Just a sausage in a bun. Nothing fancy. And yet the moment you take that first bite, something happens. You don't slow down. You don't pause. You keep going. Before you realize it, it's gone. And somehow, you still want more. That reaction isn't random. Isn't only nostalgia. And it definitely isn't just hunger. Hot dogs are engineered for pleasure. Their flavor, texture, aroma, and even the way they're eaten are carefully designed to activate your brain's reward system. Today, in stunning 4K, we're uncovering the science behind why hot dogs are so addictive, from flavor chemistry to fat-salt balance to the psychology of texture. And if you enjoy food explained through science and storytelling, subscribe for more deep dives like this. Let's begin. At first, a hot dog seems straightforward. Meat, seasoning, casing, bun. But the moment it touches your tongue, your brain starts processing a carefully built combination of signals. The first sensation is usually salt. Salt doesn't just make food taste stronger, it amplifies aroma compounds and sharpens savory notes. It tells your brain, this is valuable. This is worth eating. Then comes fat. Fat is smooth, rich, and deeply satisfying. It coats the mouth and carries flavor molecules, allowing spices and smoky notes to linger longer. That lingering sensation keeps pleasure active between bites. And finally, there's subtle sweetness. Many hot dogs contain small amounts of sugar or naturally sweet compounds. Not enough to taste sugary, but just enough to round out sharp edges and balance salt. Your brain reads this harmony as comfort. This trio, fat, salt, and sweetness, appears in many of the world's most irresistible foods. It's the same combination behind chips, fries, burgers, and processed snacks. Not by accident, but by design. Together, these elements stimulate dopamine, the chemical linked to pleasure and motivation. Not just liking the food, but wanting the next bite before the current one is finished. Beyond fat and salt, there's another powerful force at work, umami. Umami is the savory taste tied to amino acids found in meats and cured foods. It's what makes aged cheese, mushrooms, soy sauce, and slow-cooked broths so deeply satisfying. Hot dogs are rich in it. During curing and processing, proteins break down into compounds that intensify savory depth. The result isn't just flavor, it's fullness. Your brain evolved to seek umami because it signals protein and nutrients. In the past, that meant survival. Today, it translates into desire. When you eat a hot dog, your taste receptors don't simply register meat. They send a message that says, this is dense, rich, and rewarding. And once that signal lands, your brain encourages you to continue. That's why even when you're not truly hungry, a hot dog can still feel tempting. Flavor alone doesn't make food addictive. Texture is just as important. Think about the moment your teeth break through the casing. That slight snap. The resistance followed by softness. The warm, juicy interior releasing fat as you chew. That contrast is intentional. Humans love layered textures, firm against tender, elastic against soft. Hot dogs deliver that combination in every bite, a gentle outer bite, followed by a smooth, cohesive interior that almost melts. Then comes the bun. Soft, pillowy, and absorbent, it holds everything together while soaking up flavor. It doesn't compete, it supports. Your mouth experiences variety with every bite, elasticity, moisture, warmth. When food offers multiple sensations, your brain stays engaged. When texture becomes monotonous, interest fades. With hot dogs, it never does. That's why people tend to eat them quickly. The mouth never gets bored. Another reason hot dogs are so compelling is how fast they deliver satisfaction. There's no cutting, no waiting, no pacing. They're handheld, portable, and immediately gratifying. From a first bite, flavor arrives instantly. Salt on the tongue, fat coating the mouth, umami lingering. This speed matters. The faster your brain receives a reward after an action, the stronger the habit becomes. It's the same principle behind addictive apps and snack foods. Quick reward equals stronger reinforcement. With hot dogs, the cycle is almost instant. Bite, pleasure, repeat. And because they're eaten continuously, without utensils or breaks, there's little chance for your brain to register fullness before the food is already gone. Before you even taste a hot dog, your brain is already reacting. Smell is deeply tied to memory and emotion. The aroma of grilled meat, smoke, and warm bread activates the limbic system, the part of the brain connected to comfort and nostalgia. That's why hot dogs at ball games, street corners, backyard cookouts, and festivals feel irresistible. Your brain isn't just processing food, it's recalling moments, summer afternoons, crowds, laughter, childhood. Expectation enhances flavor. When you believe something will taste good, your brain literally makes it taste better. By the time you take the first bite, anticipation has already released dopamine. The experience feels rewarding before it even begins. What makes hot dogs especially powerful is balance. They're not too spicy, not overly salty, not overly sweet. They sit in the middle, designed to please the widest range of people possible. Food scientists call this the bliss point. Too much salt becomes harsh. Too much fat feels heavy. Too much sweetness ruins the savory profile. Hot dogs are tuned to that narrow zone where flavor feels rich, but never overwhelming. That's why they're loved by children and adults, picky eaters and adventurous ones, across cultures. They don't challenge the palate. They comfort it. There's also power in how uncomplicated hot dogs are. They don't demand attention. You don't analyze them. You don't overthink. You simply eat. This mental ease reduces decision fatigue. Familiar foods feel safe, predictable, and reliable. In a world filled with constant choices, hot dogs offer certainty. You know what you're getting. And because you expect enjoyment, your brain relaxes into the experience instead of questioning it. So why does one hot dog rarely feel sufficient? First, the reward cycle is fast. Pleasure arrives instantly, encouraging continued eating before fullness can register. Second, the flavor avoids extremes. Nothing overwhelms the senses. There's no natural stopping point caused by bitterness, heaviness, or spice fatigue. Third, the portion size plays a role. Hot dogs are compact, which tricks perception. You finish quickly, and your brain doesn't treat the end as a major event. And finally, the experience is seamless. No utensils, no interruptions, just a smooth progression from first bite to last. By the time your body signals satisfaction, the hot dog is already gone, and your brain is asking if there's another. This doesn't mean hot dogs are evil, but they are engineered. Not in a sinister way, in a way that prioritizes pleasure, consistency, and mass appeal. They are designed to be easy to eat, easy to like, easy to crave. So the next time you reach for another hot dog, when you promised yourself just one, remember, it's not just willpower. It's chemistry. It's texture. It's aroma. It's your brain responding exactly the way it was designed to. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the science of everyday food, subscribe for more stories that explore what we eat, why we crave it, and how culture and chemistry shape every bite. Because once you understand your food, you'll never taste it the same way again.